I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. Like, are you just supposed
Zen.
to rake it and just not think about it?
Okay, we are
I don't
live.
know. Hello, world.
Hello,
Hello.
world. Yeah,
We're in an unusual schedule to accommodate me working too late last night.
that's fine. Not a big deal.
Actually, yeah, the night before. Yeah. Actually, I thought about it, like maybe I just work late and just stay up till four something in the morning.
No, no. It's good we had, like, the break. I was busy working as well yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
Good.
I don't know. Just been so busy with work recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Had to do a lot of things for work. And,
Too much happening in the gaming world.
you could say that. Also, like, too much happening everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I was
Mm-hmm.
like complaining to Singip about how I want to just keep
Oh.
doing the same thing and not be given extra responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
but get paid more.
Yeah. I think that's
I
the hard part, right? Because you're a contractor role.
mm-hmm.
So normally people will get away with that stuff by becoming a manager and getting someone else to do their work and then claiming the credit.
Yeah, but uh, like I don't like, I mean, I don't know. I like doing work rather than planning and
Hmm.
managing and like being
Yeah,
in
me too.
being like an overseer.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, it's just I don't
Or
know.
I think some the problem is that you're also too efficient. You're being punished for being too good in a way because you're getting too much done. So you have to like not work so fast. Especially for creative work, like writing, right? Technically, no one can say how long it would take you to write something.
No, for sure, but I don't know. I feel if I like just do the bare minimum, it's not good
Hmm.
either,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Like I feel
That's why
like
it's like the Peter. It's the Peter principle.
yeah. I mean, we've discussed this
Yeah.
in the past before.
So you need to get promoted to the point where you start being incompetent.
Hmm.
I
Exactly.
feel
That
that
exact point
I
of
feel that
incompetent.
coming soon. Like uh, I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm exactly like you, where I have no boundaries and start working way too much. So I don't know.
No,
I
but
think
now you're doing something on your own, right? Like you're in control of your own
right,
fate.
which helps, yeah, because
Mm,
then I can, and also I'm doing consulting work where I pay by the hour, and that
yeah.
means I can stop much better than like salary jobs where I'm just like keep going and going, going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like, can you sign off by a certain time of the day and just be like, if you don't get it done by X at time, then don't do it.
No, it's like it's not really about the hours.
Hmm.
It's it's more about the kind of work that I have to do now. So,
Oh.
so I have to do planning,
Hmm.
which yeah, not my greatest strength. That's
Mm.
why I let Sing It plan all the holidays.
I
Oh, is
actually
that
find
what
it
happens?
very.
I've always wondered.
I
Yeah,
just find it very enjoyable.
not me. I don't. I just like go and
Oh, I never knew.
Sing It has
I
it
don't know. Have
all
we?
like
Have
laid out.
we? Well, I mean, I don't really plan. I just like where we're going,
Uh-huh.
when we are going, how we are going, where we're staying. That's it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's really
that's a lot
important.
already.
That's
Yeah.
actually the key.
No, but some
Oh,
people
that's
are
so
like, oh, when we
interesting.
get there, we're gonna do this, right? So like, oh, at
Uh-huh.
9 a.m. we're gonna wake up, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there,
Uh-huh.
then the next day we're gonna do this. Like those tour schedules. But for me, it's
Uh-huh.
like, all right, just getting us there, and after that, just do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the most
Hmm.
important part. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know if we discussed it before, but I know I mentioned it to people. But there was a study that said the most relaxing, the most enjoyable part of a holiday is actually the planning.
No, I don't think we discussed this.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so there was a study that said that people get the most fun relaxation out of the planning process
hmm.
Do you agree,
compared
Kristen?
to actually going there.
Didn't know that. So it's like the fun is in our imagination, not the actually doing it.
I guess it's because like it doesn't always your trips don't always meet your expectations because
Oh,
I guess
true.
plans change when you actually go there, like
Mm.
what you want to do and what you actually get to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like when you're imagining it and you're planning it, then like you're thinking about it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah. There's like that Paris syndrome that Japanese people get, right? I don't know whether it's true or not. Like the
Paris.
idea that, yeah, like Japanese people would go to Paris because they romanticize it so much, and then they go there and become so disappointed they get into like a depression because it doesn't meet their expectations at all. Especially because they so like they think that people will be nice. Like, no, like it's gonna be clean. No, it's full of dog poop everywhere. Like
Have you
it's
been?
overall a disappointment. Apparently, I've never been to Paris. I can
But that's what everyone tells
imagine
me
that it's
too,
not as
right?
nice what people say it
Everyone
is.
always tells me like it always smells like piss and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jason did. He went there. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. Well, he
so
did
did
he
he
agrees.
say
enjoy
it smelled
himself?
like piss?
I mean, he went there for an animation festival.
Oh,
Annecy.
okay.
Yeah, I think the place is
Mhm.
called Annecy. And let me
Mm.
Google it up. Annecy, France, a city in France. Yeah, and Annecy looks beautiful. And
I
then,
believe that. I think a lot of the countryside or like other cities that are
yeah.
not tourist traps probably are very nice.
Mm. And then he
No, but I
said
mean,
like
obviously, people
there were
pick
like
and
a
choose
lot of
like
like
the.
good street musicians, like
Oh,
just
Oh.
playing in like tunnels and
Mm-hmm.
streets and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, from that, it sounds great.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Paris now. I'm not saying that.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll
We
like
can
go there one day
think.
as well. I think. I mean, all I know like is from the media. So
Mm-hmm.
like most of the world that I haven't been to, like everything I know
like
is just
where's your what's your highest priority country that you
To
like to
go to
visit? Yeah,
Hawaii.
Japan.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
They're both actually kind of Japan related too.
I mean, I've never been Hawaii, right?
Island
Like,
country.
and like, it's where I
But
feel like
a
I want to
lot of
die.
Japanese people are from Hawaii too.
I think
Mm.
they went to Hawaii, right? Or I don't know actually, cause the natives do look like share some similar features.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii too. Still haven't been either.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the trip's
I know.
actually really cheap right now, and like some people have been going,
Yeah.
and I'm always like because it's very like, it's a very mixed message because on the one hand the tourism board is going, oh, please come, like it's super safe, you take a test before, and then the economy is suffering because there's no tourism. On the other hand, there's people who are like, no, you're infecting the locals, blah blah blah. So it's very hard
Yeah, apparently I
to
heard.
make that decision.
I'm not sure if this is true. I heard somewhere that like Hawaiians were like completely like free of disease or what until
Hmm.
like foreigners started coming in.
I believe it.
I mean, I have no idea if that's true, but yeah.
Hmm.
I
And
think
Yeah.
there have been like incidents in the past where people like what's the term for it? Discover or try to make contact with all those like tribes,
Hmm.
and then like they bring disease and then like they wipe them out instead.
Hmm. Yeah. I think that was that one. Wasn't that one guy who's like a super Christian who tried to convert people in, I want to say India or like Sri Lanka, somewhere near there?
Yeah, I think it's
There's
like
an
one of the
island there.
islands of yeah. Then he
Yeah.
got killed.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
he deserved it.
So terrible. Uh,
Yeah, but you
but
live
yeah,
so
like
close to
planning
Hawaii,
travel.
right? You should go.
I know. Well,
Show off your beach
maybe.
bod, you know.
I'm working on that. So sad. I've been very good about eating healthy for the past like few weeks, but then I kind of I had one cheat meal, but then like it kind of like cascades a lot. I'm like last night I also ate a few things that are not healthy, and so today I'm like, no, I must get back on a train. And I also got this. I got this unreasonably sized water bottle to encourage myself to drink more water instead of eating.
Holy shit.
It's those cheesy ones with the messages on the side.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Tell you, this is half gallon, so it's not even the maximum. Like some people get this full gallon.
How big is a
So,
half gallon?
1 gallon
Oh.
to liter.
please look it up. Getting converted.
3.7 liters. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Half a gallon?
Yeah.
No, 1
Yeah.
That's
gallon.
3. Oh, 1
Or-
gallon.
So
that's
this is
about-
half.
So
So
half is
1.8.
1.8. Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is my little jug.
Oh.
I think it says here how many cups are there. It gets 10 up to 10 cups. I think if you fill to the brim, it's about 11.
What is that?
Oh,
liter?
yeah,
I'm not
that's
sure.
pretty big.
No, like 11. Let's see, 11 cups to liter. That's 2.6 liters.
Wow. That's a
Oh,
lot.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I only have this. I don't even know how much it contains.
Probably 1 liter.
Looks like
If I had to
urine.
add-
I was gonna be a hydro
Yeah.
homie.
Hydro homie.
Yes.
Remember to stay
He's thinking.
hydrated.
Yeah. So I thought I'll get two. Like I'll do one at first, and if I'm really ambitious, I'll get two. But this way, I can also get free dumbbell.
Mm.
Oh,
That was my thought process. Like this is like heavy enough to be a good dumbbell
Yeah.
for
it is.
arm exercises. Yeah. So we'll see. I put some like a little bit of like those Chinese tea leaves in there, and it has like a little filter, which is nice, so
Oh.
you don't get the tea leaves when you drink it.
Yeah.
Because I
that's
feel like
cool.
I don't know. I'm not sure hydro homing. I think plain water it can be a bit boring.
that's fine. Right? Some people like advise putting like bits of lemon in your water. So
Yeah,
it's, like,
yeah.
It's less boring.
So the lemon thing though, like for me, I feel like in the beginning of the day, it's like, oh, it's very nice and refreshing. But at the end of the day, it gets all like slimy and weird.
Oh, I mean, you're not supposed to keep it there all day.
I know. So, but the thing is, for this kind of water bottle, it's in there all day.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll see whether this helps at all for my fitness goals. Pretty true.
Do you drink your own tea that you make?
Yes, but not as much as you think because I would run out of stock really quickly that way. Like I need to buy my own separate like stash
Yeah.
so that I don't like mix up my inventory.
Ah.
Yes, but I do I do like I was telling my co-founder ideally right I'll be like I drink honey ritual and I look good or something like that with adequate diet and exercise. It'll be like 90% exercise and diet. Or actually not even 90. That'll be like misleading. I want to say it's 99.9999% and like 0.0001% is because of the tea. And it's
Yeah.
not even because the tea like I think does anything. It's more like it gives me another beverage to drink throughout the day that's not water. So I don't get as bored.
Some people like, especially like my aunties say like, "Oh, drink more Chinese tea. It helps you lose weight and stuff." But I'm not sure what's the science behind that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't think. Like, does tea have any significant
It,
like nutrition?
I think there are some nutritional value tea, but I'm not sure how much you actually have to drink in order to like
Yeah.
fully realize the benefits. Like, what is it called? Like when it comes to salt, right? So my mom likes to buy the Himalayan pink salt,
Uh-huh.
but then I realized that
It's a callback to episode. Continue.
but then I realized that the Himalayan salt doesn't have contain iodine, which is apparently like important nutrition for your body. And then people are saying like, oh, but then Himalayan salt is like healthier or something. But then they said like you probably have to eat like a whole mountain full of like regular salt. No, wait, you have to eat like a whole mountain of like Himalayan salt to actually realize the benefits of it. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there are some benefits, but I'm not sure how much you have to drink, how much tea you need to drink in order to actually get anything out of it.
Maybe the benefits are long term, like smoking. You know, you don't immediately get cancer.
Yeah, probably. Maybe it's a long term thing lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they teach for Chinese medicine, right? It's like about purely and like adjusting your body, and you to do a little bit every day. That's how I feel about RTs. It's like, you're not gonna instantly benefit, right? And that'll be misleading too.
How
But
come
you,
like
you
no one
drink a little bit
has
of it.
found a way? I guess they're pills, right? Like to pack
There are extracts and stuff.
nutrients into like stuff like
Hmm.
sugar, right? Sugar is like
Hmm.
concentrated energy, so like
Yeah.
concentrated
I think the issue
goodness.
is what they do, right? Because like they're like the malaria drug, and sorry, Johansa had the fridge because she's preparing for her fishing right now. But anyway, so with certain like drugs, like a malaria drug, they finally figured out what compound is in the root and then purify that. But it was like a Nobel Prize winning thing because it takes so long to figure out what exactly is in the thing and then to be able to like purify for that thing. So I feel like it's just such a long and lengthy process, and every like product, every like thing has like so many compounds that we don't even know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that you won't be able to figure out so quickly. So
Yeah.
that like this, so sometimes people like grind it up, right, and like make it into like pill form and stuff like that. But the issues with that is that it's so processed that maybe what you want is already like broken down from being processed.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's why our tea is made from whole fruit. So we're not sure what's good in it for you in it. You're getting it all. Advertising for myself.
Oh yeah, but even
But
like when you drink fruit juice, like they
mhm.
say like when you put it in the blender or like the juicer, it's not good because like the heat from the blades actually like destroys like the vitamins.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's why like cold pressed juices are like more expensive because apparently that's like
Mhm.
a better way of extracting the nutrients.
Huh.
Yeah. They're
Someone should
so expensive in the
design
US.
cold blades.
Well, I mean, isn't there that one fancy machine we talked about last episode, or like a bajillion episodes ago, where it's like cold and also a blender or something?
I can't
Do you know what
recall
I'm
that.
talking about?
No.
Oh, it's the episode where we're talking about steam ovens.
Is it a
Um,
Thermomix?
yeah, maybe that one. Can it do cold as well?
I
But
don't know. I thought I thought it's like a blender slash sous vide kind of
oh,
thing.
maybe it only does hot. But I
Yeah.
recently got an ice cream maker,
How
so
Oh,
does that work?
so I can make my own anabolic ice cream made of non-fat yogurt. Um, it works really well actually. The downside is that it's another extra gadget. So how it works is that it has like an outer like thing that you freeze first,
Mm-hmm.
and it has some chemicals or salt or something inside, so it's like colder than ice would be. And then all it has is a turning mechanism for like blending while your thing is cold, so that you're churning in a cold space, and that causes it to freeze when it's aerated.
Okay.
And yeah, so when I put like just non-fat yogurt with like skim milk, it turned into ice cream. But the downside is that like if you don't eat it right away, and I thought, oh, it's a little it's more like soft serve consistency, so I put it in the freezer. And the next day it was like hard as rocks. So it doesn't,
oh,
like, without adding more like chemicals and other things, it doesn't stay soft.
Uh,
If you don't use the actual cream and stuff like that.
okay. We were just
You
talking
kind of
about
stole my water bottle.
ice cream today,
Oh, really?
saying how they
What
found
about
COVID in ice cream.
what? uh,
yeah.
is
There
it
were
because
reports
it's
of like
cold enough to stay there?
um yeah. So the reports were like they found like ice cream from China had
Hmm.
like some COVID evidence of COVID.
Hmm. But the thing is, if you do like PCR, if you like, run enough cycles, you're gonna find COVID in everything. Yeah, like, how do you know that the fragment that you found is enough to actually cause the virus?
Yeah, they said,
So
but
they thought it was a dead and inactivated
Hmm.
one. They just somehow got trapped during the bottling or packaging process or
Hmm.
something. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, but they said there was no indication anyone had contracted the virus from the ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you look hard enough, you're gonna find something.
Yeah.
I mean, does that mean that you guys are not eating ice cream? Oh, but the thing is, Malaysia has so much like
No, but
good local ice cream.
it's Chinese, it's China ice cream, right? I don't think we've
Yeah.
ever seen China ice cream sold here.
Yeah, I've only actually in the store. Isn't that almost always only Malaysian ice cream? I feel like I've never seen any foreign ice creams in.
I
Well, I
mean,
mean,
like,
Haagen-Dazs,
no, there are a lot of
right?
foreign.
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh yeah, that's
What
like if you go to
else?
like cold storage or whatever.
Yeah, but I guess usually it's Walls or Nestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mud Cool.
I do miss Malaysian ice cream.
I don't
Yes,
even know
Mud
what
Cool, Mud
Mud
Cool.
Cool.
Selalu.
Actually, I haven't had Mud Cool in so long. The big red dick.
I don't know if they still have it though.
You don't think it's around anymore?
No, I mean I don't know. I mean it's been the last time I had it was in like when Taylor's. I used to eat it at J.
Yeah.
That was like 20 years ago.
2003,
almost 20 years.
I think.
2000. We graduated
3,
2002,
4.
right? So
Yeah.
3, 4.
2003.
So okay lah,
2004.
like 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like I don't know. It just seems unlikely they just kept making the same ice cream for like 17 years.
Why not, right? I mean, like Cornetto's been around since I was a child, dude.
Yeah.
I know,
Classic.
but I mean
Magnum
but,
as
like,
well.
yeah, exactly. So no, but those are like
Mud
classic.
Cool's a
flavors,
classic,
right?
dude.
I don't know. No, because like Cornetto and Magnum is what chocolate and like a chocolate and vanilla mix with some nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like your very basic kind of ice cream.
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
no.
but okay,
but,
so I was
Mud Cool is
confused
like
for a
a
second.
frozen jelly. Like I don't know. Like
And
I mean,
Mud
not
Cool
say
is
it
like
was
a,
bad.
it's like
I
a
don't think it's a
brand.
classic.
There's like so many different kinds of Mud Cools, and I'm wondering which one are you talking about?
The red jelly one.
Red jelly one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
because
Oh, hey, Mud Cool's by Nestle.
there's also the traffic. There's also the traffic cone type, and then there's the peelable mango
What I'm
type.
getting when I Google photo it, right?
Yeah.
Hmm
I'm getting like dog mats.
Dog.
I guess cause it's we call it Mud Cool, right? But if you type in English, it's Mat Cool, like cool mat.
And that's also
Oh, it's
turns
a
out
K.
the
It's a
coolest
K.
with the
Yeah, it's a
Right,
K.
right.
Yeah,
You fool.
Oh right, okay.
I also made the same mistake. I was like, isn't it?
Okay, now I'm getting photos of ice cream.
Yeah.
Jelly?
Let's see. None of these look familiar. Also,
That's why
I
I'm
thought the
wondering
Mud
what you
Cool
guys are
one was like
talking about.
I remember it had
Are you
yellow
thinking about
packaging,
Paddle
right?
Pop?
No. It's
No.
definitely Mud Cool. Man, they don't have any pictures
Oh, okay.
of it. Huh.
Is this a Berenstein Bear? Of...
No. This is real. Holy shit. Can't find anything.
What are you guys talking about?
It's like basically a stick with like a shape, like a long shape, and it's like soft jelly.
Well, I mean, when it's frozen, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, as you suck it, it becomes soft. Opposite of a penis.
Hmm.
I
But it's not the one that's like pink and
no, it's just
Purple?
red in color.
just red.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Mud
wrapper was
Cool.
like yellow in color though.
Malaysian popsicle red. Yeah. This is not going to be a good search result.
Man, maybe
Yeah, this is bothering me too. This is actually
do you know
exists.
Do you know it? I can't find
I
anything.
feel like okay, but telling me like a
I'll do some research.
like a red. Yeah, this is hard to find, but it's weird that when we Google like Mud Cool, and you're saying it's still sold.
No,
but
I
yet we
don't know
don't
if
find
it's
it.
still sold, but I mean there should be at least some archive photos of it, right? I don't know.
You would hope,
Yeah.
but I don't see it at all.
I don't see any either.
The current version. Wow, it's like this is the Berenstein Bear of Malaysian.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but yeah.
There.
You found
Okay,
it?
not an official photo.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I think it looks like this.
I like the photo.
Yeah.
How did you find that photo?
I typed Mad Cool 2006. Well, I started from
Oh,
2003, but I kept working my way until I found something that looked like it.
oh, okay. Good internet sleuthing. Not a very
Yeah,
flattering photo for this individual.
there's nothing else after that really. But at least
Yeah.
nothing that
Wow.
looks familiar. So maybe it
So
was
I guess
discontinued in 2006.
yeah,
Maybe.
this ice cream disappeared. Oh my gosh.
We didn't buy enough to keep it going.
Turns out no.
Yeah.
I
Sad.
wonder how they arrived at the ones that they have now.
Probably they saw what sold and what didn't, right? And they worked with that.
Maybe ours was like the
Final
test bed, you know?
batch.
Yeah.
No, the first batch,
First and
oh,
last.
the people like jelly ice creams, you know?
Yeah. But people don't like this
Well,
one
but now
enough.
they have that jelly, the jelly skin, like the one that looks like a banana. Have you guys had that one? It's actually pretty good.
No.
The Mad Cool one.
Yes, it's a mud cool. It looks like a banana. It's got a
Oh, you
yellow
actually
jelly
had it?
skin. Yeah, I had it when I visited like a few years ago. And then
Oh.
you can peel it like a banana, but misleadingly, it's mango flavor.
Can you eat the peel?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
the
made of
jelly.
jelly.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you get the wonders of vanilla ice cream and the jelly texture,
I actually
and
like that
pretend
cup
you're eating
ice
a
cream,
banana,
you know,
but
the
it's
one with
mango.
like the mixed colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes me
Okay.
crave like what's it called? What's that triple ice cream called?
Neapolitan?
Neapolitan? Yeah,
What?
Neapolitan.
I
Yeah.
don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I
No, the
really
one
miss
with
is
the
paddle pop.
strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Cornetto?
Uh,
No, how can you not know this?
I don't eat
is it
that
in a
much ice
tub?
cream, dude.
I know it generically, but I don't know whether you're specifically thinking of a thing.
Is this one Neapolitan?
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
there's like many different brands that make a version of this.
Oh, I mean, to me, they're all
I
kind
mean,
of
I've seen
standard.
it. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I've probably had it before, but I didn't even know the
Mm-hmm.
name. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a local burger place called In and Out, and they have a secret menu option for milkshake. You can order a Neapolitan, and they give you the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate milkshake in a stack. So good.
oh, that sounds so good.
I know. Oh, I think like the ice cream maker is actually really good at making milkshake, really. At the end of the day, because that's closer to the consistency. If you don't add other things like unhealthy things to it.
I feel
Wow.
But
McDonald's a milkshake.
Neapolitan ice cream was named in the late 19th century as a reflection of its presumed origins in the cuisine of the Italian city of Naples. And while
mm-hmm,
many Neapolitan immigrants who brought their expertise in frozen desserts with them to the United States.
mm-hmm.
And so it's to reflect like its heritage. So it resembles the
Oh,
Italian flag.
in
It
what way?
does? I thought pizza resembles the Italian flag.
The-
I thought the Italian
Oh, okay.
flag is red,
So
green,
chocolate,
and
vanilla,
white.
and strawberry became the standard for the reason that they were the most popular flavors in the US at the time of introduction. So it used to come
Mm-hmm.
in many more flavors.
Oh,
Mm.
I
Like
see.
a triple combo thing.
Like the ice cream, yeah. But then
So when you
Oh,
eat it, do
yeah,
you like to like mix it all
historically
together?
colors were Italian flag: green for pistachio or almond, white for vanilla,
Oh, okay.
and red for
oh,
cherry.
I
cherry.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
I
But then
remember
when it
having
went to the
cherry ice cream.
US, they replaced it with the three most popular
Mm,
flavors.
Oh,
I
but yeah,
see.
I like to scoop it to get all the colors at
Do you
once.
think like it's become the most popular flavors in Malaysia because of that? I don't know. Like which came first?
Mm,
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if left to like, if there was no colonization or trade, I was thinking like we'll end up with like jagong,
Yeah.
taro,
Red bean
Red
like
bean.
more local flavor.
and
Yeah.
durian.
Red bean and
Yeah,
green bean.
exactly.
Actually, can you guys taste the
Yeah.
difference between red and green bean? They taste the same to me.
Yes.
You
Well,
can.
I don't know. Like, I think red bean tends to have more sugar in it, so to me, it tastes sweeter. But maybe if you just
You
give me
mean
just the
like
beans, I won't be able to
more
taste it.
sugar in the sense that
In the
we have
beans?
more red bean dessert, or like in the beans itself?
Yeah. When they prepare, yeah, probably the former, like because it's always a dessert item.
Oh yeah.
Whereas the green bean, only time I have is when my mom makes it, and she doesn't go crazy on the sugar.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very rarely get green bean desserts. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have it because my mom makes green bean drink or red bean drink. But yeah, I guess outside you don't see it that often.
It's just not as attractive looking, I think. It looks kind
Yeah,
of like yucky
I
color.
mean, that's a thing.
Sometimes when I watch YouTube videos of like Westerners trying red bean desserts for the first time,
Uh-huh.
they're always like so amazed that
It
people
tastes.
eat beans as a dessert. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I think for them like beans is like a savory kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you get like a red bean bao or whatever, they're like always like expecting it to be savory, but then like they're surprised because it's sweet.
Oh. Yeesh.
You know, when I was young, I used to call
Oh.
baked beans red beans. I mean, because that's what I was told they
Oh.
were. Yeah. Then only when I grew older, I realized.
But neither of them are actually red though.
I mean, red beans are reddish.
Like
and
they're like I don't know. To me, it's
but
more
baked
like
beans are red because it's coated
maroon.
in tomato sauce, right? If not, it'd be like yellow or colorless, kinda.
Actually, the beans would be white. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a very sweet savory item too.
I love
Heinz
baked
baked
beans.
beans.
Yeah, it's my favorite like dish since I was young. I still love eating it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, with a good breakfast.
Good for breakfast, good for lunch and dinner. You know, you put it with rice.
Yeah,
you
like,
cook the
you
baked
fry
beans with
it.
like minced pork or minced chicken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Usually we just
Oh,
open
never
it
thought
like
about
that,
doing that.
and then we'll eat it out. We'll eat it as it is, but then we'll like fry an egg and eat it together.
Oh, like my mom will
And you
chop
mix
up
it together.
like minced pork and then fry it, like not fry. Well, I don't know, cook it together with the baked beans.
Not a bad idea actually.
You've never had it? I don't know. I mean, because I've been eating my whole life, so it's like I guess I have the impression that everyone does it too.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No. My family doesn't really even buy it. I think the only time I had it was when we went out to like a British style cafe and had a British breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Then it'll be like, you know, on the side with like the one grilled tomato and like the sausage and the egg. Ah,
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay. So enough about food. This is a very awkward transition. With our writing prompt for this week, where we wrote 5 sentences. Is that what we
Yeah.
all did
Yeah.
to answer this prompt? Yeah.
Hang on.
Do you sing it go first since you as usual, you were the good boy who did your homework first.
I'll link it in
Oh,
the chat.
alright. What do you want to know? Ask away.
What was your experience writing it? Did you enjoy
I thought it'd be really easy,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
but then like it was actually a bit more challenging than I expected. But even then, like I felt like I didn't really accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. Like it wasn't as succinct as I would like it to be, lah. Like Jordan's one, like turned out like really well. Like it was short and sweet. Like you know, like you got the whole story just from reading it. Like you know what he was talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I feel like I didn't really.
Did I throw you off with the
accomplish that.
35K years?
No.
For 1 second, I was like, why exactly? Why that number? But it didn't bother me that much.
I was thinking like the reader would think, oh, what's this ancient like monster or something? And then turns out it's just a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know, because when I skimmed through it, I saw Snuggles already, so I thought it was about the dog. Right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. I thought it was a clever twist because the prompt said friend, I didn't think about animal friend.
Oh.
yeah, I know, right? I just assumed like a human friend.
That was the first thing that came to mind for me. Like, dog.
I guess because you have a
Mm.
dog, right? I don't know. I don't have a pet, so
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
hard to imagine having a
I
non-human
mean, like, the
friend.
first thought was dog, but then I tried to write with a human friend, and then after I was like, this is not going anywhere, so I
Mhm.
changed it, and like, oh, this works, yeah.
Mhm.
But it's quite hard. Like, I think I went overboard. I think I did 6 sentences, but yeah, trying to limit to 5 is quite a challenge.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that was the other challenge.
Hmm.
Like oh, I guess if you count the and was it really her as a sentence? Yeah, I suppose it's
Yeah.
6.
Mm.
Oh, but I mean, because you put it in 5 lines, I didn't really think. Five
Yeah.
sentences.
I tricked you guys.
Yeah, so that was like another challenge, trying to keep it short, but like keep it like 5 sentences. So I utilize a lot of like punctuation.
But I liked it a lot. Like, I this one I didn't predict the ending, so that was good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was a nice twist.
Yes, I thought you did a nice twist.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
very. I think
so-
like if you put it on Reddit, people would probably upvote it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did. I think I only got like 2 upvotes.
Oh, it's really
Well-
good.
The thing is, we like respond to these threads way too late, right?
Oh no, but I finished mine quite fast though.
How old was the prompt already when you started?
Okay, the
Yeah.
prom was 8 days ago.
Usually
Let's
after
see
a
mine.
day, you like no one reads it anymore because it's no longer on the front page, so people don't see it.
I uploaded mine like a day later.
Yeah,
Oh, it's too late.
So I
Yeah.
need 2 upvotes.
it's too late for like Reddit.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, you have your blog that people can always go to. Actually, you can start
Yeah.
your own subreddit. That's what a lot of people do. And then they just post all their works on it.
Oh, that's a good idea. But how would people discover it? It's very hard to search for subreddits on.
Yeah, like usually, in a writing prompt, it's like, oh, check out more of my work here at my subreddit.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm,
Okay.
yeah, that's what.
That's an idea. What does it take to start your own? Do you have to have an old account or something?
No, I think anyone can just start one. I don't know. I've never tried,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think
Mhm.
there's any limit for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Oh,
we should start an evening drama one.
For our fans to discuss our episodes.
Exactly. Well, many.
It'll just be us. It'll be
It'll
like
be
circle
Edmund
jerking.
talking to himself. Yeah. Okay.
So Kristen's one.
yeah.
How
Well,
do
Make
you-
minor edits since
Why do you suddenly come up with a poem?
I don't know. I can tell you that I wrote this while in bed and like falling asleep on the side. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do my part. Hammering something with my fingers. I think in my head I thought, oh,
Isn't
5
that
sentences is
like
hard.
isn't that fine? Like isn't that a good thing though? Like because like
Yeah,
you're not-
because I don't start to overthink it.
yeah, you don't overthink
um,
it. You don't like try to censor yourself, right? You don't try to think about
Right.
oh, does it sound good or what? You just let it flow.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which
so
I think
that
like,
was
it worked out really well
good.
in this case. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like the flow.
Mm.
But like
Mhm.
for me, first impression, like it reminds me of Taylor Swift lyrics. Like when I read through it,
Oh dear.
yeah. It's not bad. I like Taylor Swift, but it could be turn into
That's
a Taylor
hilarious.
Swift song. Pitch it to her, get the royalties.
I don't think she has problems coming up with her own song lyrics.
No, she does. That's why she's
but
re-recording
thank
her
you.
albums.
No,
No, I heard
I'm
it's
sure she
to
has
get out of that contract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And they all come with new songs, supposedly.
Hmm.
It's not just her old songs, or B-sides or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is I didn't follow the 5 sentence rule, and then I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe that's way more than 5 sentences. Oops.
No, you didn't. It's fine. I mean, like
Mm.
it wasn't a.
I mean, like the sentence rule was for like stories.
Mhm.
This is like a poem, and then
Oh,
there was
okay.
no 5 stanza rule. So
Okay, okay.
I mean, you can just
Loophole.
split
Yeah,
it into
and then
5 if you want.
hmm,
Yeah, but I mean, I think the 5 sentence thing is good. Like, I can do it. Like, I can put in effort without feeling like, oh shit, this is so much work.
yeah.
I mean,
I
you
like
can
that
like you
too.
can
I want
like
to do that from
you
now.
can limit yourself
Yeah,
to that,
We'll
for
try.
future ones.
yeah.
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 Then when
Mhm.
I'm free, I'll
Or
write
even like the
longer.
2 sentence horror type thing. Maybe we should do a 2 sentence horror for the
Two
next
sentence like too advanced for me.
one. Oh, those are super hard. But yeah, I mean, I made some minor edits since I sent it to Sing It. Which I was more proud of the edits because I feel like the first draft didn't quite communicate what I was trying to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
To be honest, I
that
still don't know
line.
what you're trying to say.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, like I've no
Abstract.
experience
I
with
think that was
poems.
Sing It's comment.
No,
So
but
what
I
I
mean
was
the
trying to
fact that it's
say,
so
which
abstract, like I kind of like it. Like it didn't make sense to me, but then
uh-huh.
like I feel like it doesn't really need to make sense, right?
Like for me, when
So
I
Maybe if
read
that makes sense.
it, like I picture in my head like a dancer on a stage, and like dancing for someone seated alone in the seats.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like when I read it, like the
Okay.
visual that came to mind. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I mean, I don't know the message you were trying to convey either, but that's what I pictured.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's more poetic
So
than actually the
it's so
author's
deep.
intention.
So deep now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, okay, I prefer that interpretation than the original intention. So when I thought that the problem is something like immortal people,
Yeah.
I thought, okay, maybe it's more like a reincarnation. Like, okay, if you have like a immortality, wouldn't you be bored if you just live as one person forever? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe you're just trying to play like be different people throughout your lives, and it's sort of like two possible paths. Like one person is like it's almost similar to that story called The Egg by Andy Weir, where the well, spoiler, the idea is that like you're some sort of immortal being and you're trying to experience every possible creature's life on earth before you can become like a god sort of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
you have like true empathy of every possible viewpoint. So I was trying to take that idea of like, we could either like, be very annoyed by every possible life and its struggles, or like try to embrace it and be able to like not be bothered by every single iteration of struggles and things like
Okay.
that. So that's what I was trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly I went way too abstract and no one else got it.
Wow.
That's fine.
I didn't even get that at all.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I mean, I got that from the
Uh.
first part. Like, we lived through
Yeah.
myriad of lives auditioning roles like hungry
Uh-huh.
actors. But then, yeah, I guess
Mhm.
that like set me down the dance path. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's what I've learned is I need to like. So yeah, the issue is that I'm using too abstract words, like instead of like more like descriptive visual
I
words.
think
Like if
this
I had
would-
used like dancing,
This would do
that actually
well
would
at
be
like
better.
a poetry slam or something. And then we'll clap like
That's
that.
not a compliment. I feel. Be like Adam's family together. No, I think good poems have more like to me have more like concrete descriptions. Actually, ooh, let me read you guys a poem.
We're gonna do this after she reads it.
Yeah. She can hear us. She has headphones.
8. Let's see here. Yeah, I will just read it first. The first paragraph, like thing, because it's a bit long, but it's
Mhm.
by Mary Oliver. My friend gave this to me. The poem's called Singapore. It says,
Okay.
in Singapore, in the airport, a darkness was ripped from my eyes. In the women's restroom, one compartment stood open. A woman knelt there, washing something in the white bowl. Disgust argued in my stomach, and I felt in my pocket for a ticket. So that's how it starts. It's about like the cleaning auntie
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh,
Singapore airport. Yeah,
Wow.
and it's sort of like talking about like the beauty in something that's seen as so disgusting.
oh.
But it's like very like concrete, right? You can imagine that Changi Airport air like bathroom.
I was
Like,
imagining like a lady like I don't know washing the blood off an abortion or something.
oh geez. Okay. No. Yeah, so I think we know you can find the rest of the poem online probably.
Yeah.
But it goes on to very beautiful imagery and stuff like that from like this Changi Airport experience.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I see what you mean about like more concrete descriptions.
Yeah, very visceral, kind of like what Chuck Palahniuk says. It has to make you feel like, ugh, like in the gut. That's good writing.
Hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, so I need to work on that.
Okay. But I don't know. I mean, like I feel this is like good, and I mean, I guess it's not what you set out to accomplish, so that's bad.
It took on a life of its own.
Yeah, but as a piece of
That's
writing,
what people
I
say.
enjoyed reading it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if a piece of writing doesn't intend, like, this can communicate the author's intent, I feel like, oh, is that really good then, you know?
Yeah. Does
Or
it?
is
Is
it
it?
better that people have 1,000 interpretations?
I don't
Isn't that
know.
what we did in literature? Like, we analyze the shit out of like everything.
Yeah,
And like,
but
we don't
Hmm.
even know whether that was their intent, the author's intent in the first place.
we had right and wrong.
Hmm.
Was there?
Yeah. Right. Like when we had exams and we had tests.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, but
yeah. I
I
hate
mean,
that.
wrong is like it's set by
Like the teacher
the.
said, right? Like, oh, this means this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
if we
But
didn't.
then that means they're teaching
I,
you to interpret something according to how they want you to think about it, not how you think
yeah.
about it.
I mean, by the way it's taught, it sounds like, oh, that's the correct interpretation. You know?
Right. Yeah. Amy Tan, I think I brought this up before.
Yeah,
Like,
Joy
was
Luck
like
Club.
reading, yeah, she was reading clips notes of her own book. She was like, huh? I was just hungry that day. That's why I wrote about dumplings. There's no deeper meaning.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
I
dumplings
know.
represent her Chinese culture.
I mean, that's
The
what we did in art
the
history
pleats
class as well.
represent the discipline.
Hmm.
When I was in college, you know, for art, like we had
Hmm.
to look at old famous paintings and like figure out the
Hmm.
symbolism and all that shit. But for
Hmm.
all we know, the artist just felt like putting it there, you know.
Right.
It's not a cry for
Yeah,
They
I
help.
was
teach you like
actually.
about like critical thinking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Less about like what the artist actually intended. It's more like
Hmm.
looking at things from different angles.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
talking to this.
if they didn't grade you on it, it'd be fine, right? You know, like if they just taught you like, oh, you know, you
Hmm.
can think about it in like a different way
Yeah.
and leave it
Hmm.
at that. That's fine.
But they do grade
Yeah,
you, so
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it was a game of memorizing. That's what it was. But
That's
I was talking to this 20-something-year-old like yesterday about like
Okay.
career advice. It's
uh-huh.
so terrible. I'm giving out career advice. And then I asked her like, what do you like to do outside of like what the major? She's actually a neuroscience major too. And like is working in a lab right now. And I asked her like, what do you like to do outside of all this? And she said art. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, but she says I'm not good at it, and I sucked at art history. And I was like, oh, but you probably had a terrible teacher. You know, like I bet you're actually really good at it. And I was trying to convince her that like, you know, it's and also that you can make like a career out of art if you want to, and you think it won't like taint your passion and things like that. Like, so I was like, oh, you can like, you know, she also does a little bit of coding. So I was like, oh, okay, coding and neuroscience and art, you can get into like UI design or like things like that, where it's like artsy but also sciencey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So I
So
feel like
good.
that's the problem.
I
Is
should
like we're
consult you
traumatized.
for career advice. No, really. I mean,
Uh,
I wouldn't have like linked
really?
that. Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, I can probably propose possibilities of weird careers that people have around me have done.
Hmm.
Because I was also telling her, right, at the big company that she works at right now, like I worked there before too. And there's literally someone's job is to buy art to hang on the wall in the
Wow.
campus because
Yeah.
they spend like millions of dollars on art. And so there is an art person there whose job
Yeah.
is to do that. Or I'm like took one of these like was in one of these weird meetings where the person's job is a futurist and she thinks about the future. That's her job. Like
Okay.
in a very like abstract sort of way. So, but you have to kind of like make up your own job and like make your way into the corporate world and get paid for it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
hmm A lot of these big companies have a lot of money to spend on these bizarre jobs.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I feel like in Malaysia, right? Like how, like, well, uh, the people are not taught these like weird possibilities or are they not invented yet? I feel.
Probably both. I don't know.
Mm,
Yeah. Huh.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess we're not very like
But,
liberal when it comes to like career
hmm
paths and whatnot. But
hmm
it's slowly opening up. I mean, right now in Malaysia, there are a bunch of like,
hmm
content creators. And
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true. Yeah.
so
And
I
actually,
think
I talked to this
it'll take
guy
a few
who,
generations to really open up though.
mhm.
yeah, but I mean now like
And
a lot of the big ones are like kids. They're like early
mhm,
20s or younger.
Yeah, so like I don't know, like maybe our generation or help pave the way for like YouTube or whatever. And then like the
mhm.
next generation like really took it and ran with it.
Yeah,
So like it like society needs to accept that these are legitimate career paths, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
So like once it becomes normalized, like oh no, becoming a YouTuber is a legit career, and more people
Mhm.
will start
See, like
thinking accepting it.
we could have done it back then when it was so much easier, when there were less
Yeah, so
competition.
that's exactly what I told the girl too. I was because she was telling me how her friend's an Instagram influencer
Yeah.
and it took her a few years to get there. And I was like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, right, you have to almost like invent your own job before it becomes a thing.
Uh huh.
And
Mm.
like, because you're younger, you actually have better pulse on what will be the next big thing, and you gotta tell me. Like, so we don't miss out this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and actually I just linked like this VC well like a startup accelerator that's supporting people in Southeast Asia. It's called Iterative. I talked to the founder not because of this, but because he knows uh boba guys, which is like this other like this boba shop in a chain in the US that's doing a food accelerator program, and I'm trying to apply to that for my tea stuff.
Yeah.
So he introduced like, the he's trying to introduce me to the boba guys people. But then like, I see that he's also trying to support innovation in Southeast Asia. So if you guys are interested, you can do a Y Combinator thing,
You need the
but for
idea though.
like local. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys can come up with something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so but speaking of like passion and work, you had your session live
Oh yeah, I did
this a few days ago. It was so cool.
on Monday.
You had your
Yeah.
concert. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I did. I mean, I'm sorry I missed most of it because I woke up in the morning, I saw your message, and was like, oh, I gotta log in now in case I missed the concert.
Yeah.
So you passed the audition,
Mhm.
and then did
And
they give you
yeah.
only a limited number of days?
No, I can schedule as many days as I want. But so the email mentioned that like to claim the $25 like first show fee, I had to
Mm-hmm.
do a show within 72 hours of upon confirmation. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, okay." I got confirmed on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, and like
Mm-hmm.
the next few days are gonna be busy, so I thought I'd just do a show that night. And
Oh,
yeah.
so did you get paid?
Wait, let me check. Actually, did not check.
Oh, that's so awesome though that you got $25.
Yeah. Oh, let me check to see whether
Wow.
it's in.
How long is the session that you have to play, or is it no?
They say at least 25 minutes.
Okay, okay. So you got paid $1 a minute. That's pretty good.
That's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel everyone should check out your next session live. But it was a very nice platform. It worked on mobile, and then I was able to send props. I thought it was gonna work like Instagram or Periscope, where the more you press, the more like hearts would come out or something. But so I
Yeah.
kept pressing the fire one because it was free. Oh yeah, if you want to do the other props, you have to pay money.
Yeah, I
So
know.
it's
I
like,
saw.
so I could only do the fire one, but it turns out you only saw one fire emoji and not bajillion times like I pressed it.
It's not in my account yet, but yeah.
I'm sure that it takes a few days. They probably won't give it to you instantly.
Probably, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm glad I got to test it out. So I ended the show a bit
Yeah.
abruptly because I forgot about the lag. Like, so the stream is like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something
Oh.
slower than like what's happening on screen. And so like
Mm-hmm.
after I finished saying thank you and goodbyes, I clicked end stream, and then it cut
Mm-hmm.
off the main stream. Yeah. So I actually had to just wait a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you had like 20 something people that you don't know, right?
Yeah, I think most of them like it was I know Singyip, Jason and you tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone else Vanessa tuned in as well. So 4 people.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everyone else didn't tune in. Like, I mean, everyone else was a stranger. So that was
Mm-hmm.
cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And,
Did you
yeah.
get any messages or props from those people?
No, I didn't. But, it's fine. I mean, some people said hi in the chat and all. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that counts as a message.
Hmm? Yeah, I
It
mean.
counts as a message.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. I'll probably do it again, but when I am more free to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really awesome.
Hmm.
And so like I may or may not have to do this because I've heard from my co-founder. She wants us to sing a song for our Boba Guys application. And I was like, oh no, performance anxiety. Because the thing is like if we do it, I have to play the uke because she
Uh-huh.
doesn't play.
Yeah.
So then it becomes like, okay, I gotta like keep on. I was trying to think. I was like, I have to finger the right chords, keep on me, like maybe sing. I don't even know if she wants me to do it. And then like I was like, oh, I feel like sweaty just thinking about it.
Well,
Like,
I mean, you could do
so I
a
was wondering if
simple
you have any
like
tips.
3 chord song. Are you gonna sing
Yeah,
an
I
original?
sent her this like
or you
it's
got-
original. It's the thing. Like
Okay.
she is freaking writing a song.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was wondering if we have any tips for like I don't know, performance anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah. Because I feel like when I'm like playing and singing by myself, I'm
Mhm.
like a lot better. Like not that I'm very good, but at least I'm better than when I'm performing for someone else. Even Yu Hong,
Yeah.
like I get nervous.
Okay. Practice
So
with her
it's a
as much as you can,
Mm-hmm.
so you'll feel.
And just make her listen to my
No, like so,
singing.
like you guys will feel comfortable.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, then like at least that's out of the way. Like when you know that you won't have any trouble playing that song. You can like
Mm-hmm.
do it on command, right? It's not like, oh, okay, give me 5 minutes to get ready. If you can do it like right away, then that
Mm-hmm.
eliminates a lot of anxiety already. And then yeah, just do it. Like for me, I still get nervous like before I start playing, but once I'm into the song like 30 seconds or what, like it slowly subsides, and then I'll be fine like song 2 onwards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
then last time I used to drink beer. Like I'll drink a beer before I go on stage.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah.
what I
You
expected.
get a slight buzz, and you'll be a bit
Oh, okay.
looser. Yeah, but don't drink too
Right.
much.
Okay. Actually, I was watching Two Set Violin. Do you guys ever watch
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh.
It's a yeah, and there was a recent one on mental health and music playing, right?
Okay.
And they talk about the anxiety part, but it also said that one like hidden secret is that people totally take performance enhancing drugs while
Mm-hmm.
performing by taking beta blockers,
Yeah.
which will like lower your heart rate. Um, and that's not really discussed. And I was thinking, yeah, like that's why I need beta blockers. Ah, hardcore
I
drugs.
mean, you're not
That'll
playing
stop
for
your
an
heart.
orchestra or anything. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. But
I
it's
think.
interesting, right? Because you would think that someone of that caliber would not get performance anxiety anymore.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. People say like if you stop feeling nervous, then you should stop doing it already.
yeah, that's what Singh told me.
Really?
If you stop feeling nervous, like you don't care about it enough or something like that.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
idea.
well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
that,
care
that would
enough,
never happen to me with anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and then like secondly, there's the technique issue, right? So I don't know how, I think it was on Vice or something where they were talking about Melissa Cross, who is this voice coach,
Mm-hmm.
and most famous for teaching like
Screaming.
screaming
Yeah.
for music. And then
Yeah.
I was like so excited. I was like, George, have you seen this? And of course you have
Yeah.
before.
all the
Yeah.
like a
So
lot of the scene bands I listen to have
mhm.
used her as a coach. Like I've watched
Yeah.
many videos in the past.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
And
what
yeah.
mhm. Oh, I was gonna say like, because I mean I watched the clips of her, right? And in fact, I'm thinking about buying her course
Uh-huh.
because she has like three courses. One is on screaming, of course. There is one on singing, and there's one on speaking. And I was like,
Ah.
oh, like I could use the other two. Like screaming, I don't like. Actually, Yuhan can do screaming really well for like singing.
Yeah.
But I don't have that interest because that's not really my genre.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, okay, I could benefit from those tips. And then, like, from watching the clips, I can see that she's teaching a lot of the classical vocal control type things, right? Like the straw technique and blowing bubbles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, since you've seen the documentary, like, do you remember what you thought was a useful tip?
Oh, it wasn't a documentary. I watched her first like series of learning to scream videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it
It's
off.
like semi-documentary, right?
No, it's like technique. Like it's a
Oh.
film of her like teaching, and
Mm-hmm.
then she has like
Mm-hmm.
someone like the cut clips of other artists who perform like who
Mm-hmm.
use the technique as well.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm trying to recall because it was like way back in like my first job when I was watching that.
Oh.
Or it was college, I can't remember. So that was like 2006, 2007,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, it's a long time ago. She has
Yeah.
a new, I mean, a new one,
Newish,
the Zen of
yeah.
Screaming 2. Yeah.
I think I took
Yeah.
away some like breathing exercises.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot it already now. There's like the sing above the pencil or below the pencil, something like that. That was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was on
Okay.
Demonoid back then. I'm sure it's still floating
Oh,
around the internet
I
somewhere.
couldn't find it on the usual sites. So,
Let me see if I can pull
uh,
up.
I feel like I would pay for it. It's not that expensive now to get the Zen of Screaming 1
Uh-huh.
and 2. But the thing is, like, she has another offering online, which is a recording of her workshops. And I was thinking, oh, maybe that might be worth it. But that was $180, so it's not that cheap.
Ah. Yeah, I found a bunch of links already if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, let me think about it.
Yeah.
I do want to support her work. Yeah. So, but I wonder, like, is she teaching something that's different from other vocal coaches, or is it because she focuses on like screamo and not a lot of teachers teach that?
Yeah.
Therefore,
Well, that
mhm.
was the first part. I'm not sure about the second series. Because the first one was all
Oh,
about
okay.
screaming. Yeah. She talks about the
Okay.
different techniques. So that's like heat
Mm-hmm.
and I think squealing. I can't remember. But yeah. Because like
Mm-hmm.
even in screaming, there are like different methods. So like death metal bands will use a different screaming compared to post-hardcore and so on. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's not all the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, yeah. And then I like how in the videos, in the clips I saw, like she actually uses or like gets a camera down the throat and then gets like a scream like person experienced with screaming to do it so you can see the vocal folds like
Yeah.
flap so you can visualize what's happening. I was like, oh, that's so clever. Like not a lot of people bother to do that.
I mean, but when I see that, I don't even know like what do I do to trigger that kind of response.
Yeah, this whole like mind muscle connection, but for your
Yeah.
throat, I think is so fascinating. So, like relatedly, so Singip and I were talking before you joined. Like, always have trouble getting a waiter's attention
Okay.
because I'm not loud enough
Yeah.
in a restaurant.
Happens to me too. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
so
like
I
to
was like-
raise my voice, so I just raise my hand.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
More
Yeah, but I feel
restaurants
like
should
that
have
has
that
to do with
little
vocal
button, the
control,
little
right?
bell.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean nowadays they have that, right? Like an iPad or something.
Not all
Yeah,
restaurants.
but I
have
feel like
that,
it's
yeah.
because I don't like drawing attention to myself, especially in Malaysia. So
Yeah.
I don't tend to be loud.
Mhm.
But maybe maybe that's not good. Maybe I should be like, screw it, I want to be the loudest person in the whole place.
I don't know. I mean, like, for me, I'll just like raise my hand if no one comes. I'll wait a bit. If still nobody,
Yeah.
then I'll get out of my chair and walk to wherever there's staff, or I'll
Yeah.
get someone else to try call them. Yeah.
Yeah, because even like doing the stream with you guys, like I'm really tired, like from talking the entire hour, because I
Are
don't
you?
have good breath control.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just mute.
I don't feel tired at all. It's
Yeah,
like,
like
kinda
Yeah.
relaxing.
oh. I'm like, oh no, I'm using my diaphragm and my stomach, and I'm like, oh, so exhausting.
Do you talk using your stomach like your true voice? I think. Well, I don't.
I'm
even
trying to
consciously
do
think
more of
about it.
that.
Yeah. I talk.
Yeah, but I think I
talking
have
in my throat
a.
voice.
hmm
Yeah.
I know from like I don't know, maybe it's actually from like meditation stuff like that. I tend to hold my breath when I'm like nervous. Or like even just like every day, like sometimes I would like subconsciously start holding my breath actually.
Oh.
So I'm trying to be better about like regulating that, and I feel like that's why I used to play more like when I play more wind instruments like the saxophone or whatever. I had better breathing techniques, and I kind of like lost that. Whereas just like every day like breathing, I'm not actually that good. And so when I sing, I feel like I'm like no, I don't have good breath control where I can like sing the whole phrase and not like die at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
like,
but
so
like,
much
because you're like so
practice.
sporty and like active. Like.
So yeah, and I feel like that's where I also become more conscious because I do have like to learn to breathe for lifting, right? Like there's like a technique where you have to like almost be like a pressurized can in a way. Like you have to like breathe in and also breathe in a little bit more. It's almost like the like vaping or whatever. You have to do a double hold. And then in order to have enough pressure in the core so that you don't collapse when you're like lifting something heavy.
Yeah.
And that's why I have to be very conscious of like the way I breathe, but I also have to learn to hold my breath in that case. And maybe like that's like kind of contradicting where like, when you're doing like singing and talking, you're not supposed to hold your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like breathing is a very complex topic. You don't start to overthink it.
Yeah.
You're like,
guess so.
I never thought about breathing that much in my entire life.
I never think about breathing. Yeah. Oh, one thing I did learn from
Yeah.
my previous vocal teacher was she said swimming helps with your breathing.
I mean, swimming helps with your lungs. So I
Yeah,
guess
it
it helps
improves
with
your
breathing
lung
too.
capacity.
Yeah.
So I used to swim, but that was a
Really?
long time ago. Yeah. Like when I lived in Ampang, like we had a swimming pool just outside like my house, so I would swim quite often.
Oh, I mean, your condo has a swimming pool now.
Yeah, but it's much further away.
From your apartment?
As in, like, I used to stay on like the first floor.
You can just like walk out.
Yeah. Now I stay 8 floors up.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay. I guess it's kind of inconvenient because you have to be a bit wet to go up and down.
yeah,
Oh.
I don't want to wet the lift.
Is it open though?
Actually, I don't know. I haven't checked. I mean, I don't really care about it now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you pay
Well,
for
what
it.
I would do to have the weather to swim.
Yeah.
We have a pool here, but it's closed. But even when it's not, it's like so cold.
Uh,
Like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, during summer.
Oh, it's cold here like all year round, pretty
Oh,
much.
really?
Oh, actually no, maybe not. Like maybe not like nowadays. Last year was pretty hot, you're right. But then it was COVID already.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I've never been to San Fran, so like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's always cold because of the fog.
Ah.
Like now it looks really sunny, but it's actually like pretty cold outside.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm always wearing my like puffy jacket even when I'm inside.
So you guys don't need AC,
Yeah.
right?
No, not really. In fact, we have a heater because it gets
Mm,
cold.
that's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe like further hydration will also be better for my voice.
Yeah. Drink honey, lemon. No, honey? Yeah, drink
Mm-hmm.
honey
Mm-hmm.
if you're
I think I have
having.
some of that throat coat tea too to help enhance it.
Hmm. Oh, another thing I
But yeah,
learned
speaking of
from my
music, oh, go
teacher
on.
was
Mm-hmm.
your vocal cords aren't fully expanded when you wake up in the morning. Takes about like four
Mm-hmm.
hours, so
Mm-hmm.
don't wake up and
Yeah,
start
so that's the
singing
other
straight
thing. It's
away.
like
Yeah.
when I wake up, sometimes on some of these streams, I wake up barely make it to the stream and I'm
Yeah.
like using my vocal
That's fine.
cords.
We're not singing, you
It's like,
know.
mm,
And oh
yeah.
well, warm up exercises are good, you know.
Mm. And then do the scale.
Yeah, you do the scale. Go all the way up and
Okay,
then go all the
okay.
way down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then jumping
Yeah.
jacks, like get your blood pumping before
Oh
you
gosh,
perform.
this sounds like just like an actual workout. Yeah.
No,
But
I
that makes
mean,
sense though, because it is ultimately still a muscle.
yeah, like as in you get the blood flowing in your body and then you'll feel more
Mm-hmm.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I need to do before the stream is do jumping it's jumping jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of music, I linked you guys like Grace Vanderwall's new song, and you guys were like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "No, no one knows who she is." So she
Uh,
was famous for playing the ukulele. She was one of the first like ukulele players on like back, in the early 2000s, I guess, or maybe even late 2000s. Um, and she was kind of like twee and kind of like Taylor Swifty kind of thing. But then now she's kind of turned into like a edgy Billie Eilish sort of look.
oh, I like the whole video style. They made it look like an old MTV.
Yeah, I do love it. Yeah, even down to the font of like the
Yeah.
swing, like what
That's
what that looks like.
the style I was aiming for with my sessions live thingy. If you notice,
Mhm.
like the
Mhm.
font I put is
Mm.
like similar to the MTV font.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the song is really good. I actually find out. I don't know. I kept listening to it over and over again because it has that 90s vibe.
Uh-huh.
Like kind of like gosh, the Cranberries sort of
Okay. Yeah.
to me.
You think the 90s is
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, look
Is
at
it
the
like long
tie-dye.
enough to be a classic now?
Yeah, I think so. Again, especially remember like in the Taylor Swift song Willow
Willow?
coming back stronger. Yeah, than the 90s trend. I think that's one of her lyrics.
Oh. Yeah.
I may or may not know it's Taylor Swift songs too well now.
I think you
Um,
know them more than me.
yeah, I know, I know. But I was looking up the lyrics of her song, and because I was thinking there's some quality to the song that's really like earwormy, but also very different from other pop songs. I couldn't figure it out, and like to me, it's because like the she uses words that are not often used in pop songs, and then like the vowels sounds are also quite different.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the pre-chorus, she says something like you can walk around the entire world, but you still end up with what you started with first. Spit out money and you offer out lures. Get the girl, but it wasn't the cure. Like nobody uses lure and cure. Like that's because those are really hard words to say. So I was like, oh, that's what she's singing. First of all, I couldn't figure out what she was singing,
Yeah.
but I thought it was very unique for that reason.
Kind of like Blank's face, right? Everyone thought she was singing Starbucks.
Yeah, yeah. What is the actual lyric again?
I forgot.
Um, oh gosh. I should
Let's
know. I've
look
been
it up.
listening to that song a lot too. Uh,
uh, got a long list of ex-lovers.
ex-lovers,
Yeah.
yeah. Long list of ex-lovers. It does sound like Starbucks somehow when she says it. Misheard lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think like I was watching a few videos on analyzing Taylor Swift songs. That's how deep I am. To figure out like how she writes them, right? And the sound engineer says that she repeats the same note over and over again sometimes, like da 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 da, which is
Mhm.
a technique she uses a lot. And also the lyrical content is actually written at a very like fourth grade level.
Mhm.
Like
No, but it's
so
like
so that's why they're catchy.
very like relatable, you know. Easy to
Yeah,
straightforward like
yeah.
dashboard lyrics, like you don't have to
Hmm.
decipher them. He's saying exactly like
Hmm.
what he wrote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And I think
is
that's just certain vowel sounds are easier to sing.
mhm.
And then that's why they tend to appear more often, like away or like go, and like those kind of words tend to appear a lot because
Yeah.
I think they're easier to yell, right? Or sing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyway, the song like shocked me because it wasn't any of those typical words. Oh yeah, we should probably link the song so people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's
put it.
it's actually called oh you did?
Oh, I mean the I was talking about the Grace Vanderwall song.
Yeah, the Grace Vanderbilt
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
it's on. I mean, I let the whole song play on the stream just now, but
Oh, you
muted.
did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the video, so we can't get copyright struck.
Awesome. Oh, right, right. Should we talk about our sponsor? I realize I've been going on and on without talking about our
Yeah,
sponsor.
I mean, we've crossed
Yeah,
the hour mark, so good time to
yeah.
talk about our sponsor. In the meantime, if
Mm-hmm.
there are any questions, feel free to drop them in
Mm-hmm.
chat.
Yeah. So, New Wave Coffee. It's a coffee by my friend. He actually recently he had a Twitter situation where he had a promoted tweet or something and it landed on some famous Twitter like person, like not famous, but someone with like 250K followers attention, and then he was kind of criticizing the coffee by saying that he's making a lot of claims without them being proven and things like that. And in the end, they had a civil discussion about it, and I think they came up with a compromise where, the I think my friend does need to put a FDA disclaimer for some of his claims.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like he was able to like handle the comment without feeding the trolls, which is so hard on Twitter. So definitely check out his coffee, not only for the coffee itself, but just for the way he's handling a lot of these criticisms from other people too. So it's coffee for creativity. You can enter your flow state with flow state coffee. Check out our coupon code for a discount.
Non FDA approved.
Well, technically nothing is for this category. The FDA does not evaluate these statements.
Okay, so there's no way to
Yeah.
prove or disprove the statements.
Yeah, it's in a gray zone, but
Mm-hmm.
you essentially have to say that you're not intended to cure, diagnose, or treat any disease.
Oh,
But I think what's clever
it doesn't
about
claim that though.
I would say for the most part, yeah, because he's talking about creativity, he's talking about productivity and flow state, which technically these are not clinical terms.
And also
So he is
like
actually in the right.
uncountable.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like how?
Yeah.
Imagine if there was a way to like measure productivity or creativity.
Hmm. Productivity, maybe. I think you can define it and then measure it. Creativity is much harder.
Yeah. Or
Yeah. I think
define
it's when.
like how do you know when you're in your flow state? You know.
You need
That
to
is
like
true.
attach
I think
like those
there's. Yeah,
EEGs to
EEGs.
your head. Yeah.
Hmm. Right. Which my friend is interested in pursuing. It's like, can you get people to drink it and then do use an EEG monitor, which are much cheaper now, and
Mm-hmm.
see if there's any difference.
Okay.
Oh,
So
if like the
it would be interesting
results
to
is
see.
not what he wanted though.
That's kind of what I warned him.
Yeah.
I was like, the thing is, with experiments, sometimes you don't want to know the answer, and it's not because it's not your thing doesn't work. It's because you're predefining a parameter you don't understand. So maybe it is making you in a flow state. It just doesn't show up on the EEG. Then how what do you do? Like you're kind of screwed.
You just don't
So that's why
release
I
the
was like,
footage.
are you sure? Well, that's why like actually that's interesting, right? Because a lot of scientists do that. They like do 1,000 experiments, the ones that don't work, they don't never show to anybody.
Yeah.
They only show the ones that work. So now with clinical trials for actual drugs, the FDA requires you to pre-specify what you are going to measure, so you can't get away with that,
Okay.
and that's more fair for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like a lot of like academic, like not under FDA regulation experiments aren't done to that level of rigor. So that's an ongoing problem.
Fair enough.
But yeah, should we have one more topic, which is backpack
Sure.
or gear. Yeah, so Singip was sending me so there's this brand we both like called Peak Designs. It's like super expensive. And then Singip sent a link where turns out Amazon copied their design in a crappy way and is selling it for a fraction of the price. So the founders made like a parody video to show that you can buy the Amazon product, but it's much crappier and like it's not ethically produced and like doesn't have the R&D that go into it. So
There aren't
I don't know.
watching other people do it.
Exactly.
I mean,
So, but the
in
thing
the
is,
end,
it's
it
like,
comes down
we-
to
we
like
feel-
it's just a bag, right? Like,
Right. And the thing is, like, in Pasar Malam, right? Technically, that's what the fake bags are.
yeah.
But we feel like they're small merchants and it's okay. But I think the issue here is that Amazon is like the bigger bully, essentially, right?
Fair
They
enough,
can easily be, and also they own the storefront. So they are essentially owning every chain of that you control that you have. So I think like it's a little bit unfair when they start copying other people that way.
But
But there's no regulation.
Do you think it actually takes away from Peak Design's customers?
Oh, I think it'll be. There must be some percentage. It won't be the largest one because people who
Plus,
can
like,
afford
I'm
Peak
thinking
Design
like
want the
if you
brand.
can afford, if you couldn't afford Peak Design in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
then you wouldn't have bought their products anyway, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like by Amazon making like a $20 lookalike,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then you wouldn't have had those customers anyway, right?
Yeah, it's possible, but I think it's like brands like LV, right? Don't they crack down on fake LV bags and things like that every once in a while?
But
I don't know, man.
those
Whereas,
are
like-
bags
I have a fake
pretending to
LV
be
t-shirt.
LV, right? Amazon is
true.
not trying to pretend to be.
Pretend to be Peak
Yeah.
Design. Ah, that's true. That's true.
I guess there is
Yeah.
a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you were looking at the sling bag because you were thinking of buying a sling bag, right?
No, I mean I was looking at backpacks. Don't really like sling
Mm.
bags so much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do they have a rip-off version of the backpack too?
No, I already have the backpack.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you want
But I
a
feel
new
like-
one?
I feel like it's too heavy
Mm.
because the way the backpack is. Have you seen it though? The everyday backpack.
I think I actually saw it in a store once, and I looked at the price tag and then I ran away.
So the problem with that backpack is that it's too rigid, right? It's designed that way, which is good if you have a lot of gear. But
Mhm.
usually I don't, right? Usually I just have my laptop and maybe my keyboard and mouse if I go and work.
Oh my gosh,
There's
it's
there's a lot
259.
of there's a lot of like dead space,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so I find it too heavy to be used as like a everyday backpack despite the name.
Oh, okay. I have like the complete opposite of this backpack. I have the hyper light mountain gear one, which is also this price range, but it's like
Oh.
designed to be ultra light. So it's almost like those like FedEx envelope material. And like has almost
Oh.
no structure to it. It only has like two plastic ribs at the back. But it has absolutely no protection.
Wasn't there a brand that does that?
there's quite a number now. There used to be only a few, but now a lot of companies are doing this
Uh,
design. But the downside is that it looks all crinkly and wrinkly and like doesn't look cool at all. It's only functional.
Oh, do you remember the vomit bag wallet you made for me?
Yes, I do.
Many years ago. Yeah, I had it for the longest time. I'm not sure if it's still in my room, but I think it's somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I used it for a
Oh,
while.
I was so creative back then.
It's like perfectly
Ah,
functional. Yeah,
yeah.
and
I
then
have something like that, but a commercial version.
I mean now I'm into like small wallets again. There was a
Mm-hmm.
point I used like the big purse, and then it got too troublesome.
Yeah.
Then I went to
Mm-hmm.
the like rich wallet like copy from
Mm-hmm.
AliExpress, and then that was too
Mm-hmm.
hard. Like it was like damaging my cards, so I switched to
Mm-hmm.
this softer small wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we will have no wallets and just have only the phone or something.
Yeah, or a chip in our
Uh,
hand. Beep.
yeah, exactly.
oh,
But
what's
yeah,
that
so
bag
you're
brand called? It's like bothering me now.
oh
Why? What bag are you looking for?
Oh, Frytech.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's also not very cheap.
yeah.
But they reuse old billboards, I think, right, for the materials,
Some sort
so
of
that each one is
canvas, I think.
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, maybe they changed it. They used to use Oh yeah, they used to use recycled materials, but now they develop their own, but it's completely biodegradable, which is very cool.
I mean, your bag
So
doesn't
what's
last as
your
long as you would like.
No, I think this kind of biodegradable is not like it's gonna like dissolve in the rain or something. It's still you need like high heat to degrade it. It's not
Actually,
truly
I
biodegradable.
was like watching some prank videos on Facebook about
Mm-hmm.
people like giving someone else what's it called, like water soluble swimming trunks.
No.
So they go into the pool and then like their swimming trunks start to disintegrate.
So terrible.
Sounds like a good prank.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's a very cool. Are you looking at these Freitag ones?
No, I mean we were talking about like I
What
mean it
happened
did
to good
cross
old
my mind.
Crumpler?
I know it's so hard to
Crumpler
go
has
away from
fallen off the
Crumpler.
ranks.
No, Crumpler is still pretty high on the ranks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find my old Crumpler. I'm very sad.
I think I have
When
three
I'm back in
Crumpler
Malaysia.
bags that I'm still using that are like still in
Mm-hmm.
like almost perfect condition.
Mm,
Yeah. Like it really speaks to the durability.
Mine I had to
yeah.
change my
Oh
strap
wow, they have luggage now.
because Snuggles bit one strap off.
Oh, but it's not Crumpler's fault.
Yeah, it is. Crumpler didn't make it strong enough. She's
Oh.
just
Your
a small
dog's too
dog.
strong.
Can you buy just a strap? Or are you gonna replace with AliExpress strap?
Oh yeah, no, I mean I took it to a cobbler and they just like fixed some third-party strap on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to your new backpack purchase. See what's
Oh.
trendy nowadays.
I don't know, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so no
So
need for a backpack.
You can bring stuff from your bedroom to the living room and back.
Hmm.
Are coffee shops closed again? Still?
Coffee shops?
Like so here in the US, like where I live specifically, indoor dining is allowed again. Isn't that freaky? Like and
I mean same
so
here.
so the coffee shops are technically open. But you guys are still not going out, right, without the vaccine?
Oh, we just went
No,
out
they
for dinner today.
the
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
it's now shifted to the conditional MCO.
Uh-huh.
So like
just no
inter-district
interstate.
travel. Yeah, still no interstate, but inter-district's allowed. And
Mm-hmm.
people can pretty much almost everything is open again.
Okay.
But even before, like before the CMCO, they already relaxed it a
Mm-hmm.
bit by saying like up to 4 people can dine together at once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like you can bring your backpack and work in a coffee shop again
Yeah.
Well,
if you
I mean,
want
I
to.
don't know. I'd rather not.
I mean, I've been doing
Okay.
that, but yeah. But my favorite coffee shop has
Oh, you have?
closed. Rip.
Doify?
Yep. Rest
Oh, how
in
come?
They closed
pieces.
down?
Like the owner changing concepts, so it's gonna be like a kopitiam, like they serve Chinese food and kopi o and stuff.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
So they're gonna like tear everything down.
I don't know. They already changed the signboard, so
Oh, is it?
yeah. I mean, it's
When?
not open
The
yet.
last
Why?
time,
Why can't they
Yeah, it
last
close
week when I was
this?
there, it was still Doify.
Yeah, yeah. It was just Sunday. Sunday was the last day.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what's it called now?
I don't know. It's not up yet. Like they painted over the
Oh.
whole
Doify
thing.
DM.
No idea.
Doify Tiam.
Yeah. So I'm sad. No
Oh.
more Doify.
But what? I mean, like that doesn't make any sense. Why can't you keep both though? It's not like an espresso machine takes up so much more space, right?
It does, I think. I don't know. Like I'm not the owner.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's sad.
Yeah. It
Oh
is.
well.
All right. Maybe it's time for me to
Yeah.
buy some Flow State.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or come to Clang, where they are mysteriously still coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we should end the stream here. It's been
Yeah, we did one
Quite
and
a
a
long
half
chat
hour
today.
today.
yeah. So next week is our year anniversary,
Yeah, 1 year.
which is pretty amazing.
What do you guys think we should do? Leave your suggestions.
Yeah, we should do
below.
something special. What
Yeah,
should we do?
We can plan it during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should plan some topics.
We need to do a musical.
Oh, like sing or play.
Yeah.
Is it possible? No, right? Because there's a lag between you and me.
Like, yeah, there is.
If
a
I
lag.
play and you sing, like
I could.
it wouldn't work, right?
Actually, I have
Would
no
it?
idea. I don't know.
We should maybe practice this before we
You can do a pre-recorded one and
Yeah.
just play it during the stream.
You can just play it
Oh,
and record it
yeah.
and send it to me, and then I will sing over it, and then we can play it. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you guys have a good night and a good weekend.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
See y'all
Bye,
next
world.
week.
So, bye.
Ciao.